Jazz trail by 8. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Pass to Collier from outside the arc. It falls. He's now 2 of 5 from the field.
Hey, you leave him open, he's going to make the defense pay for that level of disrespect.
MP with it. He chipped in with 13 points in his last game. Mamukelashvili passes to Johnson. And they come right back with their... own three-pointer. Johnson's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
A big group substitution here for San Antonio. Wembanyama's checked in for Mamukelashvili. Sohan comes in for Barnes. Vassell, he's checked in for Johnson. And Castle's subbed in for Fox.
Well, a big man with considerable range, folks. John Collins has to be respected beyond the arc.
Well, Doris, the 7-footer from Finland, Lowry Markkanen. What makes him so tough to stop?
Well, the size you mentioned, 7 foot. The sweet shooting that he provides has got tremendous range and accuracy from three-point territory. Can put it on the deck, is willing to mix it up on the glass. There's a lot to like.
George passes to Markkanen. Back to George. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound by San Antonio. Sohan's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical. It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
George for 3. Vassell with the rebound. Vassell's got 4 rebounds now. Screen by MP. Vassell with it, picked up by Sexton. And here's MP from outside. Oh, MP buries the triple.
Well, the catch-and-shoot game is definitely in the bag of MP.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's George. Over to the wing. Markkanen outside. Switch. Pass to Sexton. Over Castle. Utah with another miss. Here's Sohan. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his 4th assist in this one. And so it's San Antonio now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. We'll be right back after this word.
Thanks for tuning in. We love the mountain climbing, don't we? Well, there's a huge mountain to climb for the Utah Jazz.
They've been a step slow to close out on shooters all night, and that's why they've given up so many threes. Come on, man, show some hustle.
Perimeter D, apparently not their strong suit. And now, let's see what the NBA power rankings are starting to look like.
You take a look at Utah, they are hurting. What's that saying?
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the 3rd period.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Nice game. Great performance by Jeremy Sohan.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
One of the things
Very different philosophies, Grant. Did you have a favorite system?
Well, you know, B.A., I did. I played 19 years, a number of different coaches, but the 8 seconds or less offense back when I was with the Suns as a player, you want to run, and honestly, it's so much fun getting up and down the court like that.
The Jazz making a switch here. Filipowski, he's checked in for Kessler. Hendricks comes in for John Collins. Clarkson's checked in for Sexton. And it's Collier in for George. Up front, they're going with Johnson and Wemby. MP is out there with Castle, and it's Barnes in at the small forward position. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. The Jazz are making progress. Coach Will Hardy said this team has shown grit and character and has developed a lot of confidence. When we're going through game preparations, the players walk away knowing if they do certain things, they can win. That's a big step in the right direction.
A bright future, Allie. Thank you.
Well, we know Jordan Clarkson is a guy who likes to play fast. He's going to catch and shoot as soon as it touches his fingers.
Here's Castle. Give him 8 points now. Utah with the rebound. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Hendricks. Another three for Utah.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Wembanyama finds Johnson. MP outside, fires the three, and MP answers with a three.
Oh, so competitive. MP with the response three. This guy is all about winning.
For three, Collier. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so the San Antonio Spurs now holding a 12-point lead at quarter. Greg Popovich addressing his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
But don't stop the aggressiveness. You got shots, let them fly.
You know, that's the thing about Greg Popovich. As long as you're taking good shots, he doesn't want you to hesitate.
Well, the offense is designed to create opportunities. So if you pass up the opportunity, you're defeating the whole purpose of the exercise.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Taking a look at the Jazz. Kenyon Martin is out there with Filipowski. Then there's Collier, then it's Jordan Clarkson, and it's Williams in at the 3 slot.
He had more than enough room to hit that, just couldn't make it happen.
Fox for 3. The rebound by Filipowski.
You've got to find a way to get yourself going in some other way because hoisting from 3 is not the answer.
Pass to Collier. Inside. And he can't jam it through.
Amazing tenacity attacking the basket, and I'm sure he won't miss that next time.
Again, the miss by the Spurs. Jazz trail by 12. Some room here for Williams. The rebound by the Spurs. Fox has got a rebound number 5 here tonight.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
4-3. Nails it from beyond the arc. And the Spurs lead by 15.
And they keep attacking from the three-point range here in the second half.
And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Castle's checked in for San Antonio. Collins, he's checked in for Utah. Mikhailu comes in for Williams. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what Will Hardy was going over with his team. They took a laid-back approach to the huddle, telling the team, everyone thinks this game is over, so just go out there and let it rip. Let's see what we can do. And I think the players love that message.
And Allie, thanks. Pass to Collier. Collins outside. Three-pointer off the mark. Spurs lead by 15. MP up top. He's covered by Clarkson. Here's Mamukelashvili. Here's Castle. The 3 is up. The rebound by Filipowski. Filipowski's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Collier. Here he goes. Count that one.
That's what speed and agility will do for you. Big-time play.
Shoots. MP no good. Jazz trail by 13. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for San Antonio.
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
And another theme in this game, to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
Wembanyama, pass to MP. Wembanyama, screen on Markkanen. 6 on the shot clock. And MP throws it down.
Yeah, sometimes your teammate gets you open with a screen. MP able to capitalize.
Utah has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. Here's Collier. And they pick up 2. Collier's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
Here's MP. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Hey, Grant, when you look at the mentality of today's players, what are the differences from back in your day?
Well, B.A., through the wonders of technology, players interacting more directly with their fans and telling their own stories. Also, there's a brotherhood. It's a bit more brotherly, with players on different teams more friendly than in days past. And you know, I'm not sure how I feel about that. Just a gutsy play by George inside, finding the close-range look.
San Antonio leading by 13. Here's MP. He takes it in, and MP throws it down.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. George passes to Markkanen. Sexton, a screen on MP. Outside Sexton. Gets the three to fall.
Well, Colin Sexton's assertiveness right there with the rise and fire, exactly what his team wants from him.
Pass to Castle, and here's Vassell. Wembanyama screen from deep. MP. Good, and that basket makes him 8 for 14 for the game.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Spurs.
You can score without sharing the ball, but it can be a whole lot easier when guys are assisting one another.
Yeah, they were very patient. They were also unselfish, and ultimately, that's why they were so efficient.
And it's a performance that will signify their 5th win of the year.
And with the win, the season series is tied 1-1. You have to love how competitive these games have been with 2 more left to play.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for MP.
So impressed with his performance today. He was confident, he was composed, and the defense just didn't know how to adjust.
Here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down hard.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. Here's George. Takes it inside. And the jam by George. And here's MP from outside. Hits a three-pointer. And so it's San Antonio easily grabbing this one. Well, this